What are you doing?
Oh, I'm drilling a hole through our D shaft.
Why?
Because that's what holds it from falling out of the column and stuff. It holds it in place right into the U-joint.
Into the U-joint?
Yep.
So we're making it safe.
Safety.
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 Well, what are you working on?
We are working on Incognito.
Incognito. Excommunicado.
Excommunicado. Yeah, you got me
We're
screwed up.
incognito, but
We're
excommunicado. I got the boys working on cleaning up the yard out there and clean up the building. I'm going to come up here and work with you on the excommunicado.
Uh-huh.
But work for me is clean up a lot of this stuff that's just kind of like around here.
Yeah.
Look at this bench. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Cool.
And while I got the boys, I may look. I got some empty spots here.
Yeah.
I may actually bring the Frog Follies car up here.
Yeah.
We got pallets of parts. We got a leak in the roof. Got to work on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna clean that stuff up. So.
They ever dropped a motor and trans off?
What?
For Frog Follies, they ever dropped a motor and trans off?
Coming soon.
I mean, wasn't it supposed to be last week? Or?
Not coming soon. We'll have the chassis done first, which is close. So, Excommunicado, there it is, way back there.
Yeah.
Putting the column in. So I'll just follow you around today.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it looks like we got a steering column in here.
Yes.
Cool. Now, you got the column drop, it's bolted in.
Yep.
This one you had a D shaft that you put inside a D shaft, right?
Right.
And you can kind of see where we were talking about doing the, well, it had an Allen set screw and a Allen screw that goes all the way in it.
Right.
So it's kind of a double safety. Oh, look what I got. Will you see what I got? Should I drop them on them?
Oh, no way.
What is that? Oh, special lug nuts
For them wheels.
for them wheels.
Yeah.
So we can put
You
the
mean I
wheels
can
on.
get this thing on the ground?
Yeah, and it'll look cool.
Yeah.
So you're getting the trans, or the cover for the, does that fit on there? Is the cover?
Cover.
Is that what you're doing, putting the cover on? What are you
No,
doing?
I was just carrying up like vacuum lines to the trans and the booster and
Okay.
just kind of, that's where I kind of left off last time.
And we got the
Yeah, I was going to put the cover on, the inspection cover.
inspection cover.
I got to do upper and lower hose. Doesn't this get one of those,
A motometer.
a motometer?
But the motometer, they've been out of stock forever. I had Josh look online. You can buy them.
Oh, yeah.
Old,
We found a bunch of used
ones that are, nice ones.
So
So
you were going to tell him just, he picks one out, gets
Yeah.
it, and right.
that'll be that.
Right.
Because it's actually, a lot of them will have just a cap welded on here for a fake motometer.
Right.
This is actually where you fill the
Right.
the radiator. All right, so there you go.
Love the nut goes.
Get all that done. We can put the extensions on the exhaust. They should be around here somewhere.
I haven't seen them. Matter of fact, I got.
Oh, you know what you did? You know what you did and we didn't do?
Yeah.
Before Jim makes a comment.
What? Oh. Yeah, but we still got all kind of room. I have nothing mounted to it, so.
Well, you got to pull a column. The column goes through that.
Are you freaking kidding me?
So I'll help you get that. I'll be back. I'll be back momentarily now that you have work around that one. All right. Okay. Sound like you're being a dentist.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Well,
You're working on.
I had the steering wheel done, and you informed me that I forgot to put our piece in.
Okay.
So
So you got to be real careful because it cracks very easily.
Does it?
Oh, very easily. That's why I was trying to make it up here before you did that. But you got it that far without cracking it. So you were filing. I said, no, I bought a Dremel tool just for this job.
Yeah.
So now we'll take a Dremel tool and file it out. You kind of, if you put it up there and spray it, 2 people works better. You can hold it up tight and make a nice line, but so you got it marked good.
I hope.
And then I bought some door edge guard a while ago, but it was way too thick. This is like so 90s. Remember pinstripes and
Sure I do.
moldings?
My
and,
dad put that on all the tow trucks.
Yeah, I know. But so we had wide stuff on here. We put this around the edge to clean up the edge.
Right.
That's real good stuff, job. But the wide stuff that was on there,
it's laying all over.
it was nasty when you bent it. Yeah, so it was so wide that when you bent it around that angle, it just messed it up.
Yeah.
So this will work. That was kind of why I was waiting on not putting it on.
Right.
So now it can go on.
Yeah.
So what else we got? What
It's
I missed?
on wheels and tires.
It's on wheels and
tires.
man.
Notice?
No, I was focused on. Did he crack that? I hope he didn't crack that because I didn't want to have to do it. Wow, look at that. Nice. Nice.
Brake lines are on.
Brake lines are done.
Yep. Seat belts are in. You gotta help me. I gotta get them old them bolts out.
Steering column is out.
Yeah.
It was in.
It was in.
Man, look at him. Got some meat on it.
Yeah, it does.
Got the extra wide going on.
Yeah.
We need them cowl tail lights. Work on that.
Belts?
Oh, seat belts are in. Cool.
You gotta hold the top with a screwdriver, and I gotta get underneath and loosen that.
Cool. So that'll be done.
Yep.
Man, not too much left.
The boosters hooked up. Trans.
So I don't know if we showed the wires last time. I think we were getting all that, and you did all. So Jim will probably watch this.
Yeah.
But that came out really nice, the way the wires are.
I know I said this on another video, but remember years ago you get them Excel kits,
Mm-hmm.
and they had that one piece you'd put in the vise with the two little pegs on it, and
Yeah.
and you could never get that. Oh man, it was a nightmare. I dreaded doing these wires. I was
know.
like putting it off. When I opened the wire kit,
It comes in the wire kit.
Look at this thing. You just put your wire in there.
And smash it.
Yeah, I mean, you put this in the vise,
Mm-hmm.
and when you go like that, it takes in just perfect every single time. Remember, you go to
too fast. Everybody's gonna be dizzy. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Save it as a tool.
yeah. And remember, you get the wire on, you go put it in the boot, and the wire.
I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, so, man, little by little, but it's moving forward.
Did you check on my exhaust extensions?
Oh no.
They're not here.
Well, they're not here, but they're here.
Right.
So we'll get them. So underneath is done.
Dry shaft, which is ordered.
Ordered.
I got some wiring to do in the front. Hook my horn up, my alternator, my fan.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise than that, my headlights should be hooked up.
Yeah, headlights are done.
Yeah. I want to get my horn hooked up, my alternator, the fan.
I got a battery already. We got a battery in there.
Battery's in there.
We got a battery. Did we do a disconnect or no?
Disconnects in this one.
Where's that at? So everybody knows. Up underneath.
Look.
Right there. Oh, I heard it click.
Yeah.
And I heard it unclick.
Yep. Look at that, huh?
Man, you can't even see it.
No.
Look at that. Very nice. Oh, so we need to put the schmancy.
Yeah, I didn't know where, some of them we hang underneath, some of them we put in the center of the thing, but sometimes I was going to ask you, where do you think?
Okay. I think in the center of that, but that doesn't.
Right.
So, Jim, if you're watching this video, which you probably are.
I've done a couple where we put them under here even.
Yeah.
Up under there.
Where do you want it?
Yeah.
You have options.
Yeah.
You could kind of put it over here hanging on the side, too. That'd be.
Yeah.
Put a bracket, yeah.
It'll go a lot of places. I mean.
Underneath it'd fill that up better.
I like it underneath.
Yeah,
right
I like
there.
it under. You just got to come forward more, though. A little bit.
This way?
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
I like them tucked under, but it's just personal preference. I mean, there's no real right and wrong, I guess.
Nope. So there's that. Shocks are on. That'd be like a Roth kind of. Yeah. Let's asymmetrical.
Yeah, let's just put it over here on an angle.
Yeah. Okay, that's a big deal. Wheels and tires are on.
Yeah.
Waiting on them lug nuts. I was
Yeah.
ready to put them on a long time ago, and I'm like, go just put them on. It's like, special nut, weld nuts, lug nuts for them welds.
Do we have a set of header bolts for this thing? I got them out of the
Oh,
Design
there's
Ball.
header bolts back there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I see you got them on with like 2.
Yeah, I just remember we turned it over and then those stickers were popping, sounded like it was backfiring. Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, then we need our for the
Oh, I got the radiator hoses.
radiator
yesterday.
hoses, and we need what else? That's it. We're
Yeah.
not too much left. You found some good-looking bolts
Yeah, for the
for
radiator.
the radiator.
Yeah, it matches the headlight bolts.
Matches the headlight bolts.
That was kind of
Some
cool.
button head bolts.
Torx button head.
The Woomba is hooked up.
Yep.
I need to bring the windshield down here.
Yep.
We got the sport rods over here. So they're already sitting there. Here's your gaskets for the header.
Oh, this one don't get it then, huh?
What?
The stabilizer.
Oh no, that's plenty.
This one we don't
It's
get. Okay.
plenty. It ain't moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that other radiator's taller and narrow.
Tall, and it's the way
Yeah,
it's bolted down,
okay.
and yeah,
Yeah, this one's pretty.
yeah, that's on there.
Okay, cool.
It does look pretty cool.
Looks real cool.
So there it is. Back to gnawing over here.
You
Put
see me
this stuff
working
all
on
the way
this.
around it.
You see me working on it, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh no!"
No, don't crack it. So then we got to put this around the edges.
How does this stick in?
Double-sided tape.
Where's that at? Do we got some?
If not, I'll get some
You better, because I'm putting the steering column back in this thing.
tonight, huh? Before you go,
Yes.
I'll see if we got some double-sided tape.
Okay.
Probably do.
Excellent. Okay, I'm back at it.
Okay, so I didn't get your double-sided tape,
No, you did not.
but I have been here the whole time
Yeah.
with my phone glued to my ear. I'm not doing a lot of phone calling because I'm like part of the skeleton crew here, but did have to talk to Mike from Phantom Pete and
Phantom Pete.
Tim from Pure Insanity.
Pure insanity.
Probably need to talk to Jim about his license plate here, but it was extended conversations with both of them. I hadn't talked to him. Jim's law enforcement. So when I talk to Jim, he's pretty to the point. Different type of conversation. Just get her done. Get the information. Just facts, ma'am. So look at what's on there. Except you don't have the double-sided tape
No.
because I've had my phone stuck to my ear.
Yeah.
But it fits. Looks good. I like that much better. That trim
Yeah.
on the outside. It works. It's not all wrinkly and nasty looking. Looks like it belongs there. Peel back the oh, by the way. it's lunch for me. What are they? What do we got here?
Cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
It's an official Pop-Tart. It's not the generic kind.
That's official, eh?
Oh wow, it's a Pop-Tarts for lunch. Health food. I'm on a health food kick.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now that lunch is over, it's like almost 5 o'clock. I think I'm gonna
go home.
I gotta go home.
I gotta go home.
All right. Yeah, that looked good. So there's different sleeves.
That's what Eddie was showing me down
Yeah.
at the Trinity, or a Spirit Building. He was showing
So
me.
sometimes your water pump's going to be a little different size than the radiator, and so you can put sleeves on there, and then make sure that the clamps are good.
Yeah.
For a while there, they were supplying horrible clamps, and we would take the
Oh, and
radiator
go
clamps
tight.
out and put good ones in.
Right.
But I think they changed them up to good ones. But you can kind of see in here, there's multiple different size ones in there,
Oh, assortment package. Huh?
and then just make it work.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh wow. Okay.
And it looks clean.
Yeah.
And then this just bends whichever direction right there.
Yeah.
So
That's what we're going for right there.
that's the look. So there we go. One step closer to Excommunicado.
Yeah, it's on its wheels and tires.
It's on its wheels and tires. Looking good.
Yeah.